Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, April 28, 2022. The world is truly a small place. Today you could discover this to be true in your personal life. In an improbable circumstance, you could find yourself bumping into someone that you rarely see. This could be a relative, an old college buddy, or a client from another state. Coincidences like this can bring you a special opportunity to connect with someone, so take some time to reach out to them. This is a good day to focus on your relationships with your family members. Maybe you need to pay some attention to a relative who misses you. Talk to your parents or siblings and connect with them in a loving way. Or spend some time with your nieces and nephews if you have any who live nearby. At home, you could experience a special feeling of closeness with your spouse or romantic partner. Today's aspects are suggesting that you take a good hard look at the state of your ego. Are you too proud or too humble? Buddhist wise men and women say that the path to spiritual fulfillment lies in knowing how to build a healthy ego while at the same time developing a part of oneself completely foreign to the ego. Are you working hard at this? Visits from friends, neighbors, or relatives could take up a large portion of your day, and you could receive a number of phone calls. Some of the news you receive might be a bit disconcerting, as someone may be ill and need some cheering up. Or else a friend could come around and cheer you up with some good news. You are probably looking and feeling good, and are very communicative and full of ideas for investment. Expect a busy day. Whether a pleasant family get-together is on the cards or a celebration with friends today is perfect for socializing. Just as you enjoy the company of others, they like being with you too. Friends and family know exactly how much you mean to them and value your company. Be yourself today, because they accept you just as you are, loving you and trusting in you. All this drama is getting a little overwhelming. Today you'll meet someone new and intriguing who can lead you in another direction should you choose to pursue the option. It might be a nice change of pace. Looking for the right person for a long time, you may not have found the ideal partner yet, but the likelihood of meeting them is promising and too good for you to miss. Give yourself a push and summon all your seductive sex appeal. Be prepared for the next opportunity you get to win over that special someone. It is often said that Gemini energy feeds on strong emotions, and situations that require some daring are an excellent source of such excitement. That's the key to understanding the day ahead. True, you can expect some hair-raising encounters, but how better to show off your skills, either as an employee or as a passionate partner. Try not to stress, try to enjoy the day. It's time to understand the situation you are in. You will have to be lucid regarding your family and friends and especially yourself, but you sometimes have problems directing yourself and acting on your desires. Try not to bend to certain constraints that overwhelm you a bit. Instead, be firm with yourself and don't take action unless you are totally convinced it is right for you. Issues from the past are likely to rear their ugly heads today. No, it is not pretty. In fact, it is frustrating to have to deal once again with this problem that won't go away. You will be well served to spend some time meditating today. You need to address these issues once and for all, or they will continue to haunt your life. You are fortunate that you have such close friends who will support you through this difficult process. While the moon will leave your career sector today, the planets that he leaves behind are still regrouping. This will ensure your professional instincts and imagination are fueled and you are emotionally and intuitively engaged as Venus alignment with dreamy Neptune peaks, and just as she is closing in on the same friendly aspect to lucky Jupiter. For now, this is being led by your heart and gut, so is not just about your professional goals and ambitions but anything that you have your heart set on. 5 days before Venus, the planet of love is due to return to a social and serendipitous part of your chart. The moon returns with a chance to tap into the laws of synchronicity. It is when Venus returns that she will introduce the laws of attraction, increasing the potential for serendipitous moments or encounters. Our eyes in the sky. The universe has surprises in store for us all this morning as the Piscis moon shares a positive aspect to wildcard Uranus. Look for small blessings, magical moments, and unexpected opportunities for financial gain right now, though there's no telling how big or small these payouts will be. In honor of these vibes, you might want to do something nice for someone you care about to help propel the thrill of this cosmic climate. While things could be delightfully unpredictable early on, you'll want to stay grounded by focusing on small tasks and duties throughout the remainder of the day. Communicative Mercury and expansive Jupiter face off in the sky tonight, which could cause you to feel overwhelmed or as though too many people are vying for your attention. The prospect of change and the work that goes with it could also feel like a daunting challenge to take on, which is exactly why breaking things into smaller, more digestible steps should be a priority. It's also important to remember that it's okay to step back from your responsibilities for a bit, especially if you're feeling highly stressed or tightly wound. Overnight, the moon forms an opposition to hazy Neptune, which could leave you feeling disconnected or worn down from the day's hectic energy. Use this time to decompress, and try not to have unreasonable expectations for yourself or those around you. In the late morning, the Piscis moon forms a trine to Uranus in Taurus, helping us to create order out of chaos. Emotional territory is rarely ever streamlined to a point of complete confidence, and the Virgo moon tends to see us waxing critical, overly judgmental of our own flaws or others' actions. Uranus in trine helps us to lighten up. At this juncture, we perceive that life is full of unpredictable twists and turns. What matters isn't how well we anticipate the unexpected, but how we rise to those occasions with a willingness to do what must be done. In this way, there is less pressure to be perfect and more of a willingness to go with the flow and see to matters as they arise. This is a great occasion to break away from habitual and debilitating performance anxiety. In the late afternoon, Mercury in Leo opposes Jupiter in Aquarius, inclining us to bite off more than we can chew. This transit stimulates optimism and confidence in our abilities, a great relief if we have been feeling down on our luck. However, we might swing too far in the opposite direction, talking ourselves up and agreeing to handle tasks that are bound to leave us stretched thin. We might take on projects that require skills we don't have, or knowledge that we don't have a strong background in, under the guise that we can fake it until we make it, subsequently discovering that the skill set isn't actually fakeable. If we restrict our activities to social calls or low-pressure meetups with friends, we might be better off. Those who know us best will pass less judgment on our bluster, or be less annoyed if we later renege on something we promised in the excitement of the moment.